Greetings everyone. Thank you for joining us for our video presentation today. Our topic of the discussion will revolve around the ethical aspect of leadership development. We are excited to share our experience with you throughout this presentation. So let's dive right in without any delay. I would like to start by discussing two vital aspects of leadership, namely leadership development and ethics in leadership. Leadership development is the process of nurturing and enhancing leadership skill in individuals to help them become effective leaders. It involves identifying and developing potential leaders, providing them with training and mentoring, and creating opportunities for them to gain practical experience. Investing in leadership development is crucial for organizations as it helps to build a pipeline of capable leaders who can drive the organization's success. It fosters a culture of continuous learning and growth, empowers employees to take on leadership roles, and ensures a smooth succession plan for the future. Ethics in leadership, on the other hand, refers to moral principles, values, and behaviors that guide leaders in their decision making and actions. It involves being honest, fair, transparent, and respectful in all interactions and prioritizing the well-being and interests of all stakeholders. Ethical leaders set a positive example by leading with integrity, accountability, and transparency. They consider the impact of their decisions on all stakeholders, make choices that align with the highest standard of morality and professionalism, and take responsibilities of their actions. Ethics in leadership is not just a nice to have, but it's essential for building trust, fostering a positive organization culture, and ensuring the long-term sustainability of organization. It sets the foundation of a strong team dynamic where employees feel valued, motivated, and committed to the organization's growth. From this point, Minthu Yin will carry out the rest. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Arnold. So, I'll be sharing my own experience relating to the ethics in leadership. Specifically, I have come across the common unethical leadership of our junior managers from my previous workplace. It was found that abuse of power and faulty operational expense report were present. Well, theoretically, it can be said that the narcissistic and authoritarian leadership styles were developed. The well, after a few meetings and stuff, the company took a quick measurement with retraining sections, implementing new reporting system, policy, and 360-degree feedback assessment.
Hi, my name is Atya Rakib and I'm a part of the team of Leadership for Global Career. Here I would like to share my own experience, which I have experienced as I was working in 2015 on a junior management position in Unilever. As we all know that Unilever is a huge multinational company where more than half of the interviews, actually the problem is that half of the interviews of female candidates conducted with questions such as what is your marital status, when are you going to plan a family, how will you able to manage your home and office responsibilities simultaneously, doubting their abilities, you are a female, how will you tackle the pressure. These are all the questions that are not related to the job requirements in any way, but still they are asked by the interviewers or the managers because of their set biases and perspectives. These questions leads the interview to a clear gender bias, which is unethical. To overcome this problem, Unilever at that time introduced an awareness campaign, including all hierarchical levels from top to bottom, and arranged special training sessions to ensure that despite releasing and placing equal opportunities policy of organization, specifically on a paper, or the values must be translated into behavior. The motive of that campaign is to made those changes implemented in an equal way. Moreover, top leadership focuses on implementing an equal pay system and to reduce glass ceiling for female employees by giving more emphasis on their CV skills rather than the set perspective, which was translated into interview questions by the managers earlier. So Unilever wants it to be a change, a whole transformation of the organization regarding this glass ceiling effect, which is affecting their whole company and especially the female employees, which can creating a lack and a gap of talent also in the organization. So they confronted this problem, this unethical problem, and the top leadership came with a solution of training the managers, of organizing the training sessions and the counseling of top to bottom managers, so this effect can be reduced and implemented effectively. Thank you.
Okay, let's discuss a case of an unethical leadership practice. At the beginning of 2010, the EPA issued new guidelines for car manufacturers to reduce emissions. Many companies complained about the increased costs, but eventually agreed to meet the new standards. In April 2016, it was discovered that Volkswagen had cheated the testing system and had failed to comply with the new standards. It was discovered Volkswagen engineers were instructed to cheat the system by activating emission controls only when the car was tested, but not when the car was actually in use. After the accusation of unethical behavior, Volkswagen acted quickly as they offered buyback for nearly 500,000 cars and offered system upgrade parts for other car models as well. Several senior executives lost their job in the wake of the scandal, as Volkswagen tried to best for minimizing the brand damage. The good question remains, who should take responsibility for this practice? Is it the top management or the engineers?
In this slide, I will talk about more of the importance of ethics in leadership. According to Knitz in 2016, there is 14 reasons why ethics in leadership is so important topic. You can find all those reasons in this slide, so I will not go all of them one by one, but I will raise 3 of the most important topics that we have all discussed during our presentation. First, it will create trust with our stakeholders to help overcome barriers. Second, it will create a safe environment for our customers, our employees, and our stakeholders. And thirdly, it will attract and retain good people to our company. Thank you for listening to our presentation. I hope you have learned something new of ethics in leadership.